you most scared?
I was scared about if I would get hurt. I was worried about everybody getting hurt and injured.
A lot of kids might be scared to go to their school because of what happened at your school. What do you want to tell them?
I'd probably tell them that it's okay to be afraid a little bit, but it's actually kind of rare to what happened, so you don't have to be that worried.
That was 9-year-old June Holeen, who survived yesterday's mass shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church in Minneapolis. As the nation mourns yet another school shooting, many parents are wondering how to address these tragic events with their children. For more, we want to bring in Karishma Patel Buford. She's a psychologist and chief people officer at Spring Health. Thank you so much for joining us. This is such an important topic. As you know, the two victims who died in yesterday's shooting were only 8 and 10 years old. How does something like this affect a child mentally, whether they were at the scene or not?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much, Meg, for having me. This is a true trauma. Children can experience a range of emotions in these situations, from sadness to fear, anger, hopelessness. I'm so impressed by what June shared and how she's thinking about this experience that's so fresh. So after a tragedy like this, children need both honesty and reassurance and really understanding and validating what their feelings are. And this can look different for any child in depending on, it's not one size fits all, right? So what the child is experiencing is about asking questions and really seeking to understand.
And as a parent, what is your advice? How do you help them recover mentally? We heard from the father of the 8-year-old little boy who died, and he was saying that he's just hoping that all of the children can recover mentally. How do you help guide them through that?
Exactly. So recovery will look different for every child, and it's about meeting them where they're at to understand how are they even understanding this experience, why it happened, the sense of safety or the lack of safety that they will probably experience for a long time. And so understanding what are the experiences and how can the child, maybe as a parent, get clinical support or counseling, be able to talk to other peers and friends that they had this experience with, just to get some connection and universality in the experience. And so turning to additional support, whether that's through the school or other clinical support that's offered through parent employers or through insurance, is the right path to take, and really understanding what your child needs.
And Karishma, when there is so much media coverage surrounding a tragic event such as this, what do you say to parents? Do you shield your kids from the coverage? Do you turn the TV off? Do you hide newspapers? How do you handle that?
Yeah, important question, Meg, because we are surrounded all the time through social media and news with these graphic images. And my recommendation would be to try to shield, especially in the immediate days following from seeing those images, because it creates a re-experiencing and a re-traumatization for children. So as much as the children can be shielded in this situation, that's what I would encourage parents to do, especially during the period where they're really processing and trying to understand what happened, but understand all of these images are everywhere. So parents have a big responsibility here.
All right, Karishma Patel Buford, thank you for your insight. We appreciate it.